Louis IX, known as the Prud'homme, and more commonly known as St. Louis, was born on April 25, 1214, in Poissy, and died on August 25, 1270, in Carthage, near Tunis. He reigned for over 43 years, from 1226 until his death. The ninth king of France from the direct Capetian dynasty, he was the fourth or fifth child and second known son of King Louis VIII, known as Louis the Lion, and Queen Blanche of Castile. He inherited the crown when he was only 12 years old. He was crowned on November 29, 1226, in Reims Cathedral. Louis IX ended the conflict between the Capetians and the Plantagenets, the English, and began expanding the royal domain, to which he annexed the seneschalships of Beaucaire and Carcassonne, while consolidating his sovereignty over Normandy, Anjou, Touraine, Maine, and Poitou. Welcome to the History Channel 26. Leave a comment if a particular object catches your eye. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Louis IX went to fight with his brothers Robert of Artois, Alphonse of Poitiers, and Charles of Anjou in Egypt during the Seventh Crusade in 1248. Upon his return, convinced that his failure was due to the immoral state of the kingdom, he worked to strengthen his authority and restore Christian morality. He thus decided to punish blasphemy, gambling, interest-bearing loans, and prostitution. In 1270, he returned to Tunisia for the Eighth Crusade, during which he died of illness. The king was seriously ill with scurvy, and possibly bilharzia. At the instigation of his grandson, Philippe IV the Fair, he was canonized on August 11, 1297, under the name St. Louis of France, by Pope Boniface VIII. Philippe III, known as the Bold, born on May 1, 1245 in Poissy and died on October 5, 1285 in Perpignan, was King of France from 1270 to 1285. He is the 10th ruler of the so-called direct Capetian dynasty. He was the second son of King Louis IX of France, known as St. Louis, and his wife Marguerite de Provence. Prince Philippe is not destined to reign. It was on the death of his elder brother Louis in 1260 that he became crown prince. He is 15 years old. In 1270, he accompanied his father to the Eighth Crusade in Tunis. Shortly before his departure, St. Louis had handed over the regency of the kingdom to Matthew de Vendôme and Simon II de Clermont-Nesle, Comte de Clermont, to whom he had also entrusted the royal seal. The seal to the crown. See the previous video on the seals of Louis IX. Welcome to History Channel 26, HC26, a new channel dedicated to historical objects to collect and study. Medieval seals, heraldry, numismatic, stamp collecting, calligraphy, for beginner collectors. More information in the description below the video. After the capture of Carthage, the army was struck by an epidemic of dysentery. On August 25, around 3 p.m., King Louis IX succumbed. This disastrous crusade culminates in the conclusion of a 15-year truce between Philip III, Charles of Anjou, and Sultan Hafsid al-Mustanir, which regulates the conditions for the evacuation of the Crusaders from Hafsid territory. Philippe is therefore proclaimed king under the name of Philippe III in Tunis. Very pious, good horseman. He owes his nickname of Hardi to his bravery in battle rather than to his strength of character. The new sovereign is crowned King of France in Reims on August 15, 1271. Philip III died in Perpignan on October 5, 1285, after the disastrous Battle of Formigues during the Aragon Crusade. Thank you for visiting History Channel 26. If you like this video, don't hesitate to subscribe, like, and comment for other videos. For beginner collectors, More information in the description below the video.